So when you have a straight line or a linear function, we can represent that linear function in multi-different forms. So the most common way was the slope intercept, y equals mx plus b. That one was useful because the b is right there, and then the slope is rise over run, rise over run. The second one we looked at was point slope, and then it looked like m in front of the brackets and then a and b. So this one is useful because you can have like any other point other than the y-intercept, and then rise over run, rise over run. So that's the second form. Now, there's another way of representing the same line. So it's like the same person, and that person has three different identities, but it's really the same person. That's called the general form. Okay, and of course it looks different, but in general, this is how the line looks like. So as you can see, we have x, y, and just a number without the variable. One side must be 0, and also it is important that a value is positive. So you have to start with a positive number that's attached to the x value. Also, ABC, we don't really want to have decimals or fractions. We want to have integers. Okay, integers, but a value has to be positive. All right, so what's the application? So say you have the point slope that looks like this. And point slope is good and everything, but they're going to ask you to change this to the general form. So you have to meet the guideline of this A, B, C, and 0. So what I would do is first I would get rid of the brackets. So negative 4x plus 8 and then y plus 5. And as you can see, it's a little closer, but not quite. We need to use 0 on one side. Also, the coefficient in front of the x value is currently negative, so that's kind of bugging me. So I'm going to add 4x and minus 8, and I'm going to do the same on the other side. That way I can wipe out everything and just have 0 on one side. So over here, now I have 4x and then plus y. Where did I get that from? Right there. So plus y, and then negative 8 plus 5 will give me negative 3 and drop down to 0. So this is the general form that came from point slopes. As you can see, we have positive leading coefficient, which is good, and then 1, and then the number at the end. And also you need to have that 0 at the end.